this iYikkam time again. So I have received a few messages from our Wing Chun friend saying that wooden dummy practice for them is fine. There's no need to have this type of arrangements on the fighting simulator, and it is fine for them to practice wooden dummy the way they do. Well, wooden dummy can be anything, can be everything. So different people is free to do what they like to do. However, this fighting simulator is designed according to the sticking body short strike art of Wing Chun. Okay, so it is not up to me to create whatever, but it is a tool, a simulator which needed to be understood and needed to be able to test the art of Wing Chun. Okay, so I also figure out or find out that many people who wrote me do not watch my video. They just thinking or speculate with their own thought without seeing my two videos on what is going on. Okay, so that is it is very important that one really as the Zen said, empty one's cup, taste the tea and comment on the tea. Otherwise one really don't know what the tea is about. Okay, now saying that, last night I also got a video from Wing Chun friends which is describing what exactly happened in the Yip-Man era when they fought in Hong Kong by a grandmaster who is really close to Grandmaster Yip-Man. I'm not going to drop the name here because the point is we want to talk about what is the facts there. And if anybody want to know which video, who is the grandmaster, can go to my blog, and the video is there. Okay, the video, I really suggest that, because it's in Chinese, if somebody who have this machine which can do the subtitle in English or in different language, I think it need to be done that way. It need to be put into English subtitle and or other language, so that everybody can see what is exactly happening. Okay, we need to learn from the past. We are not try to be like a gong ho, I know everything, you know, everybody is bullshit, and do not really looking into what's going on. And that video is a very good video that we need to learn from. We need to know what is the reality. Okay. Now, within the video, a few things what he said, which is really a call to Chinese martial arts, the call to Wing Chun, and from there you can see what is the Grandmaster Yip-Man's teaching, like the 1972. Interview of Grandmaster Yip-Man. Okay, so the key point in this video, number one, the Sifu is presenting, say that one need to know the theory behind the art in order to study an art like Wing Chun. Okay, the second thing is one need to know the mechanics. Okay. The third thing is one need to test the art. Well, that's what this is about. You need to know the theory, you need to know the mechanics, and you need to test it. And today we cannot go fight everybody and beat up everybody, those kind of stuff. We have a fighting simulator to check ourselves. Okay, we have this high-tech stuff already. We don't need to be fighting all day long, getting all the injury and everything just to experiment with something. That's why the fighting simulator is. The wooden dummy cannot do it because of the arrangements. Okay, it's not even ergonomic. So how is that possible to use that wooden dummy for the test or experiment with the Wing Chun theory, Wing Chun mechanics, and Wing Chun momentum characteristic? Not to mention there's the stupid bar over there and all this kind of stuff. And that's why I mentioned that you cannot go from this side door to the middle door because this bar is blocking, you cannot move it and so forth. So that's why we need this fighting simulator, and it's actually consistent with what those who really know Wing Chun in the past generation. The only thing is that they don't have the technology we have today. Okay? If they have the technology we have today, they will sure use it. Okay? Otherwise, why is somebody want to put a bar, a wall mount there if they are not living in Hong Kong and where the place where you really don't have much space and you have to put the dummy up there? Okay. One other thing which is very important in this video is that he's talking about, the Sifu was describing about his fight in Hong Kong. Okay? So it goes this way. It goes that this Sifu go to Grandmaster Yimman, if my memory serves, is saying this: I don't want to learn this anymore. And Grandmaster Yimman tell him, well, didn't you win in the last fight and so many fights? He said, yes, I win. Because I punched a guy in the face and broke a nose and so forth. However, I broke 2 ribs. I couldn't even read book. And I have to wrap the whole thing up. I'm not going to learn this rubbish. That's what he said to his Sifu. Okay? What's the point? Yeah, I win. Because in the past, in the Hong Kong era, it's like when you fight and you just beat other people's face, they're bleeding, and then you win. But the guy who real hurt is me. The guy who get really damaged is me because I couldn't even read. I have to go to the hospital, wrap the whole thing up. So he says, tell Sifu, I'm not going to run this rubbish anymore. And he said that at that time, including his famous Si Heng who know how to fight, what they do is just they have this very fast chain punch to hit somebody's face, and then the other guy will bleed and they are loose, and you don't need much, actually you don't need much kung fu, and your punch your strike do not need to be really heavy either. You just go, go very rapid fire, and then you just beat the guy, and then you win. And that's why he go to tell the Sifu, he said, I don't want to learn this rubbish. And the Sifu said, oh, you're only 3 months old, if you for a few years later you'll be better. He said, no, I'm not going to be like those people. Okay, I do the same with my Si Heng, who is famous and so on. Then his Sifu told him, he said, when you're fighting, what are you thinking? He said, well, I'm going to beat the hell out of him. And he said, what the other guy who thinking? The opponent will think the same. And the Sifu said, well, that's not the point of it, fighting. Fighting is not to exchange punch. I punch you 10 punch, you punch me 8 punch. It's not that. Fighting is you don't want your opponent to land strike on you. Okay? So this is the reality of Wing Chun. Okay? By somebody who is there, who is close to Grandmaster Yip Man. And this is what the reality of our Grandmaster Yip Man get up. So, why is all this? You must be kidding if you keep thinking this thing. Because your whole body has to be one piece integrated. Otherwise, the thing doesn't work. Because it's only half. So you can see from that story that all this change punch to the face of disregard of the whole environment. It's a kiss of death. It needs the Wing Chun connotations of the meaning. So if we want Wing Chun to be going down, we can keep arguing. You know, my wooden dummy practice is the best. I can have timing, position, and all this kind of thing. Well, in fact, you're missing the lower part. Sure, if you're a big guy, or you know, as this Sifu in Hong Kong said, you know, you just go beat a very fast punch to the opponent's face and then you win. But you know, guess what? I got rib broken, internal injury. I couldn't even sit and read. He didn't say sit. I could not even read books. Internal injury is real injury. Why? I win, but I injured. So today we have technology. We want to study, we want to master Wing Chun. We cannot go to like the rat in the spiral dynamics. The king of the jungle, all this ego. We practically need to go to the yellow of the spiral dynamics, because reality, there's multi-reality there. Sure, punching people to win the fight is a reality. But now we learn the reality in the Yip Man era, in those fights, that there are people who have insight, who really know what they are talking about, and we know we one step closer to Yip Man, Grandmaster Yip Man, and we know what's going on there. Okay? And in the video it said again, Kung Fu is about in the exchange so that your opponent cannot get you. It's not exchanging of punch. And today's people thinking Kung Fu is, Wing Chun Kung Fu is in like in a movie. Okay? So that's the reason of this. That's the reason of the Wing Chun West. We want our old Wing Chun, you know, the Wing Chun, this generation and next generation totally wiped out, keeping thinking about those things. Okay? Like a very fast change punch to the face, those things. You know that even in 1960s, that is not the solution. That is not the ultimate of Wing Chun. So where is this chain punch to the face as the ultimate, this type of thinking idea come into play? Okay? It is a problem. So you need to enter with your leg position, everything. Basically your 7 bolts, all the 7 bolts has to be activated. Otherwise, if it's bigger than me, I cannot handle this. But if I have techniques under that, technology and the lower 4 bolts, then we can play. It's just like the BJJ guy, they can play, they have their techniques. So Wing Chun is not like this. By evidence, okay? It has its connotation, it has its meaning, its theory, its art, something which is valuable. It is not a movie, it has its mechanics. So, this is to share with you today. Anybody who like to watch that video, go to my blog, okay? And again, go watch this the two video on the fighting simulator. And again, I'm not promoting people to go violence and fighting, but I present or share a simulator so that we can study the art, like we study music, piano and so forth. We have something to test out to understand what's going on. To study Wing Chun, it's not necessary to go beat up people and or go those fight, punching people's face and claiming we are winning. The study Wing Chun can be an art with a science. And in this modern era, it is what I coined it as the human physical management or physical conflict management. Okay, a topic of human physical conflict management, something like that. Everybody need to learn that, right? Because we are human, okay, and there's a place for that. We know this so that we don't have to fight. That is the bottom line of the Chinese Kung Fu. We know it so that we don't have to fight. It's not that we want to punch somebody's face so that we win. And at the same time, I get a rib broken or my heart is damaged or injury, cause internal bleeding or something. Okay. So this is to share with you today.